Welcome to this sixth in the video series on Friday afternoons that I've been putting together with a little bit of music. This coming week, there is a particular observance on Thursday, April 22nd. It's called Earth Day, and it is observed throughout the world. You may not know that here at Our Lady of Victory, there is a group of parishioners who came together just before the pandemic to try to form a committee that would explore the ways that this parish could implement some of the principles that are outlined in Pope Francis's second encyclical that was on the environment called Laudato Si. He issued that almost 6 years ago on May 24th, 2015. This group is called Care for Creation, abbreviated C4C, and they are going to be doing some things throughout the next several weeks, even into the end of May, to mark Earth Day and again to raise an understanding here in the parish of the important principles in Laudato Si. One of the things that I thought might fit very nicely into all of this, into the whole bigger umbrella of the church's social teaching, would be a novena. I'm going to invite the parish to a novena to be prayed to Saint Joseph the Worker. Now, you may or may not know that Pope Francis has inaugurated the year of Saint Joseph that goes from December 8th, 2020 to the end of the liturgical year before Advent begins of 2021. And so there are special graces that we can receive through the intercession of Saint Joseph during a holy year. And I thought it would be good on April 22nd, which is the beginning or the celebration of Earth Day, that's April 22nd, Thursday, that we would begin this novena to Saint Joseph the Worker. And I've ordered Magnificat booklets that are beautifully put together to help us to focus on the graces that are specific to Saint Joseph and that we ourselves stand in need of. The novena, running 9 days, would lead us up to April 30th, and then the next day, May 1st, is the feast day of Saint Joseph the Worker. It also happens to be First Communion Sunday for our parish. That's a Saturday. More about that later. But I think we've all experienced, or we know someone, or maybe you yourself have lost your position because of this pandemic. So who better to pray to than Saint Joseph at this time? He is certainly one who worked with his hands, who was a good steward of God's gift of creation. And he's also the patron saint of workers. So that's why I thought it would be good for us to invoke his intercession. I'm going to sing a song that I wrote a little over 20 years ago called A Strong City, and it's based on a canticle from the prophet Isaiah. As you might realize, there are themes of social justice that run through the prophets, and this particular song picks up on those themes. Once again, I'm going to be playing along with some backing tracks that are taken from the professional studio recording that I made some years ago. I'll be singing, but I'll also add a little bit of classical guitar. So here's A Strong City.
A strong city have we. He sets up walls and ramparts to protect us. Open up the gates to let in a nation that is just, one that keeps faith, a nation of firm purpose you keep in peace for its trust in you. Trust in the Lord forever. He sets up walls and ramparts to protect us. Open up the gate to let in a nation that is just, one that keeps faith. He humbles those he finds in high places. The lofty city he brings down. It is trampled underfoot by the needy, by the footsteps of the poor. A strong city have we. He sets up walls and ramparts to protect us. Open up the gate to let in a nation that is just, one that keeps faith, one that keeps faith, one that keeps faith.
If you haven't come back to Our Lady of Victory for Sunday Masses, I strongly encourage you to consider doing so now that the weather is warming up and people are being vaccinated. And we're still following our protocols here. Things are well underway in that regard, for sure. Our normal schedule is Saturday evening. We have confessions at 4 o'clock right around the corner here in the sacristy, and then the usual 5:15 Mass Saturday evening. Then Sunday morning, we have the 8 a.m. and the 10:30 a.m. So I hope that we'll see you this weekend. God bless you. Until next time,